In this lesson, we are going to talk about combine and separate. Now, this is something you might find yourself using a lot when you start modeling in Maya. I'm just going to give a basic demonstration of this, but you can use it in advanced modeling, or when you go into something complex that you are modeling, you will be able to make use of this method. Okay, so let's take a look at this, how this works. So let's say we have a cube here, and we also have another cube here, and we want to make these cubes one. Let's just bring them here. We want to make these cubes one. Then we go into the face mode. We select this face and we hit on Control to delete, Control plus delete. We select this face and we hit Control plus delete to delete that. Now, normally we are just going to do something basic, but there is a way to merge these two edges together, and we are going to take a look at that in future lessons. So I go into the object mode and I select this and I bring it close. So let's just say I have already merged these two cubes together with this method. Now, if I don't select these two cubes, I won't be able to move the two of them. So if I select this one, I can move it separately. If I select this one, I can also move it separately. But if I join them together just like this. So the question is, what if I want to move these two cubes together? Now, let's assume I was given an assignment or a modeling task from the studio I am working on, but I don't have advanced technique to combine some things in Maya. But don't do this. This is just an example. The assignment or the task is just to combine two cubes together, and I don't know how to do that in an advanced way in Maya. I can just make two cubes like this, bring them close to each other. But the problem is they can still select the individual cube, and I don't want them to select the cube separately. I want them to select both cubes together, or when they select one, it is going to select both cubes. And currently you can see in our outliner that we have two cubes here. So what are you going to do? The thing you are going to do is to just combine these two cubes together to make people feel like these two cubes are one. Now, to do that, you want to select both of them, go to mesh, and from here you are going to get the combine. And when you click on that, take a look at the outliner. You can see now that we have a polycube 1, polycube 2, which is a group. When you open that group, there is nothing inside. We only have the transform. But now you can see that we have p cube 3, which is holding both cubes together. So from here I can move both cubes because I have combined these cubes together. Now, if you want to separate this cube, you can just select this again, go to mesh and hit on separate, and it is going to separate these two cubes for you. But this time it is not going to create two separate cubes for you. It is going to create a group having them named as polysurface 1 and polysurface 1 and polysurface 2. So you can just select any one of them from here. Another way of combining these two cubes together without going over to this part here, it's by holding down the shift and right clicking in your viewport, and you get the word here that says combine, and when you click on that, it is going to combine the both of them. And if you want to separate it, just select both of them, shift right click, scroll all the way down to this part here that says separate, and you are going to separate this object. This is just how you can combine multiple objects together. Well, not just something that is close like this. So let's say we have a cube, we have a cone, we have a cylinder. So I can just select all these, separate them from each other, and now I can just highlight everything, shift right click, hit on combine, and I am going to combine all these shapes into one. So from here I can move all of them together without selecting all of them. So this is how you can just easily combine multiple objects in Maya, and you can also shift right click and hit on separate, and it is going to separate. Now keep in mind, it's not just going to combine only object. There are some kind of model you'll be working on where you need to combine faces, you need to combine edges, you need to combine vertex. So if it is needed, this is how you can combine all this together. Now take a little bit of time, practice all this, and the next lesson we start going into the fun part of Maya and looking at the modeling techniques, how you can manipulate a shape to give you a particular model. See you guys in the next lesson.